The Métis Nation has a long and proud history in the Upper Great Lakes, with many of its most important stories having links to Sault Ste. Marie. Unfortunately, some people are now choosing to forget that history or denying that they ever knew it at all. We need to help them remember. So here are the facts. As early as the 1810s, the Métis community in Sault Ste. Marie acted as a distinct political entity. We made decisions together as Métis, then acted together as Métis, separate from our First Nation and European relatives. We've continued doing so for generations since. In 1849 and 50, our Métis community, who in the years prior had rejected Chief Shingwauk's offer to join his band, chose to stand together as allies, not subjects to the Anishinaabe in the Mica Bay Uprising. We did so as Métis under our own Métis leaders, who were arrested for leading their people alongside the Anishinaabe leaders who were arrested for leading theirs. In the 1890s, 40 years after the Robinson Treaties, the Boron Report recognized the half-breeds of Sault Ste. Marie were still a distinct and identifiable community. While some had been forced off their river lots and had later been welcomed to live with their Anishinaabe neighbors, they continued to live separate and remained culturally distinct from the Anishinaabe. 100 years later, the Royal Commission on Aboriginal Peoples stated that the presence of the historic Métis communities in the Upper Great Lakes was indisputable. It specifically highlighted the particularly long and eventful history of the Métis community in Sault Ste. Marie and recognized it as one of the better-known historic Métis communities alongside Red River, Whitehorse Plains, Pembina, Batoche, and St. Albert. In the landmark Powley decision, the Supreme Court unanimously affirmed the existence of a distinct historic Métis community in Sault Ste. Marie and the Upper Great Lakes, one with full Aboriginal rights and protections under Section 35 of Canada's Constitution. That test, grounded here in Sault Ste. Marie as part of the larger regional Upper Great Lakes Métis community, remains the legal test to affirm Métis rights assertions today. In fact, the Powley Test has been used to secure rights of our Métis relatives across the prairies, including in Manitoba through the Goodon case and in Saskatchewan in the Laviolette and Bellemere cases. These are the facts. Just because they are inconvenient or little known does not make them untrue. This is our history.